YouTube family, hello everyone. Hope you all are good and wonderful, because this lady here is feeling grateful, okay, and happy today. So today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, but before then, how can I forget to thank my wonderful and amazing subscribers, my wonderful family. So let me use 1 minute of my time to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed to this channel, who are yet to subscribe, because I know I'll still get more subscribers by his grace. So I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has taken out his or her time to watch my videos, to like, to subscribe, to share, to comment. It means a lot to me, and I want to say a big thank you. I wouldn't be here without you guys' support. I mean, if no one is watching your video, so what's the need of making the video? So it means a lot to me. Thank you all so much. And also to my returning subscribers, I want to say a big thank you to you guys. You guys are really wonderful and amazing. I love you guys. So without wasting much time, we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, and I'm sure you're eager to hear what I'm about to say. But I'm sure you guys already know what I want to talk about, okay? With the topic, you guys already know what I want to talk about, okay? So it's going to be a very interesting topic, so you wouldn't want to skip this channel. Make sure you stick to this video and watch till the end. Be right back. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Like I said, today we're going to be talking about things you shouldn't do to your VJ. Like, this is very important for every ladies out there, because our body is very sensitive, most especially that baby down there, okay? It is very sensitive, and any little thing can cause problems, okay? So I'm going to be talking about 15, like I listed 15 out, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys, you know, things you should know about VJ and things you shouldn't do to your VJ, okay? So in case you're wondering why I'll be looking down here, I kind of like wrote everything down and I put it on my laptop so that I wouldn't forget. In case if I forget or I missed, I'll just look down and then recall, okay? So yeah. Now, without wasting much time, guys, let's just dive right in. Now, as a lady, I know that like I said, our body is very sensitive, and most of us don't like wearing a lot of clothes, especially during summer. Like, we like leaving our body, not like staying naked or something and walking on the street. No, I mean, like, especially when you're at your own comfort zone. Maybe you're in your house, you just want to, you know, feel free. I know some ladies that once they come back, they just boom, they put off their bra and all that, because they just want to be free. And also, we are always mindful whenever we use the public toilets. You know, we go to our friend's place and we're about to sleep over. We're always very conscious, because anything can, you know, just any mistake can be a big problem down there. Like, we women are prone to infection, especially pregnant women. So there are some, you know, preventive measures that we need to take to make sure that we take care of that place down there. It is very important, and these are things that you should know and work on, okay? So you shouldn't just leave that place like open. Anything can happen, anything can go wrong, and you wouldn't want to be spending all your hard-earned money going to the hospital repeatedly because you want to treat infection, or you want to know why you're having this issue or that issue. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm going to be talking about. So the first one on my list is for ladies that wear pant liners. Wearing pant liners is good, especially during ovulation, because we know that during ovulation we normally have discharge down there. So ladies do like, you know, ladies like wearing pant liners because of the discharge, because when you take off your pants, you notice that they have some whitish things there, and if it gets dry, it becomes kind of like nasty. You don't want to touch it, you just want to pull out your pants. So some ladies do like wearing pant liners to forget that. So that instead of staining their pants or discoloring their panties, they prefer to wear pant liners. But what I'm trying to tell you is, wearing pants liners 247, like 24 hours, it is not necessary. It is not necessary. You don't need to wear it 247. You can just wear it for some hours, like 2, 3, 4 hours. But wearing it for a whole day, it is not necessary. Like, it is not advisable. It is not necessary, okay? And even if you want to wear, don't wear one particular pants liner for a whole day. try to change it at least 3 or 4 times a day. I mean, that thing is very disposable, like you can easily get it, but I wouldn't advise you to wear it 247. It is not advisable. Okay, now the second one is something you should know about your about the human body, like the woman body. Let me just be specific, the ladies. This video is especially for you. Vaginal discharge is absolutely normal. The only thing that is not normal if your discharge has some colors. Like normal discharge is supposed to be like whitish, like not really white, like milky whitish, not really that milk, like milk color, but a little bit of milky and whitish. But if you notice that your discharge has like green color, or maybe it's bloody, or it has like it is very, very yellow, you need to go see a doctor. But having discharge is absolutely normal. If you normally have discharge, you're perfectly okay. It is normal. Every woman do have discharge. But like I said, if you notice that your discharge has change color, you need to rush and go see a doctor, because it might be a sign that you have infection or maybe STD. So just make sure you go see a doctor if you notice any changes in your discharge. Okay, now so yeah, the third thing I'm going to be talking about is now when you have intercourse with your man, with your partner, and then you guys go raw, like no protection or anything, the man's sperm can throw off your pH balance, like can throw it off and actually give your VJ a smell. I wouldn't say a pleasant smell. It might not be pleasant to the nose when you perceive it. So that is why you need to take preventive measures. I always advise ladies that I do counsel that if you have infection, make sure that when you're treating the infection, that your partner is also treating the infection. So if you, the lady, is treating infection, make sure your man is also treating infection. Because if you're only treating it and then you meet with your man and you guys do not use protection, the probability that the man will get the infection and he's also going to transfer it back to you is there. So when you're treating infection, make sure that you're also treating for your man, like you guys are treating at the same time, and also abstain from sex during that period you guys are treating infection, so that you guys will be able to heal and then you guys can go back to doing whatever you want. So make sure that you don't just treat infection, that your man also treats infection. That way you both are safe, not one person treating and the other person not treating, and then you guys come back together without using protection. It is going to be a big problem. And like I said, the sperm can throw off your pH balance, like, and give your vagina a smell. So it's always good to go for checkups. Go for checkups all the time in case if you have infection or your partner has infection. Not applicable to everybody, okay, but I'm just trying to tell you that it can throw off your pH balance, especially for men that have infection or maybe has like a sperm count, something like that. Okay, so this is number 3 thing you need to know about the vagina, like the VJ. Okay, so number 4, ladies, you see, I for one, I'm not the kind of person that like wearing a lot of clothes, especially at night. You know that feeling when you're sleeping and everything is open? Wow! Like, you know that night breeze that is always entering there? It hits differently. Like there's this kind of feeling when you open, the whole thing is open, fresh air is entering, and the breeze is entering inside there. Hi! There's this sweet feeling it gives. The feeling is something else. So allow yourself to breathe. You don't need to be wearing it like you wear your bra, you wear your panties and sleep. Especially for ladies that wear tight panties. You're doing harm to yourself, especially down there, because you're not allowing it to breathe. And sometimes you find out that you might start having odor, especially if you wear panties that are not dry, because some women might have the habit of wearing panties that are wet. So allow it to breathe, especially at night. That is the time that your body is sleeping, so everything needs to breathe. Okay, so stop wearing a lot of clothes. You see ladies wearing jean, even jean. How do you even sleep? How comfortable do you even get wearing jean at night? So you need to allow that place to breathe. It is very, very important. Allow it to breathe. Okay, so number 5 thing you need to know is, as a lady, when you use the toilet, make sure you clean the seat of the toilet properly, especially if you have a man living with you. Because men sometimes they don't usually clean the seat of the toilet when they use it, And sometimes they don't usually like raising the head of the toilet. They just pee on it, and you as a lady, you just sit on it. It is not good. So make sure you always clean the seat of the toilet before using it, before putting your butt on it. And after using the toilet, try to clean up. You can use tissue to clean up, you can use water to clean up. Water is more advisable, but the thing is, when you're using water, make sure that you also dry up. I wouldn't even advise ladies that use wipes, because after using the wipes and then you wear your panties, that because you're still wet down there from the wipes, and then you wear your panties, you're actually causing more harm than good to yourself. So try to make sure that that place is dry before you wear back your panties after you must have used the toilet. And when cleaning yourself, clean from the front to the back, not from the, because most of us has a habit of cleaning from the back to the front. So you have to clean from the front to the back. It is very advisable, and it is better you do that to avoid infection or story that touches the heart. So that is for number 4, I guess. Yeah, for number 4. So number 5. So number 5, vaginas are like, should I say acidic? Yeah, they are acidic. Let me use that word. They are acidic, and they can turn the color of your panties from white to brown, or from black to yellow. So, like I said, ladies that usually like wearing bright panties like white, yellow, I think you should go for more colors like black, blue, purple, and so on and so forth, than wearing kind of like white panties or, you know, yellow panties. It all depends on you, but I'm just trying to give you like a tip. Sometimes it can be a little bit uncomfortable when you want to pull your pants in front of your man, and then you notice that, oh, it has some colors. He might not really understand. He might think that, oh, you don't wash your VJ, but not really understanding that the woman body is kind of, that is how the woman body is made. Some might not understand, but your fellow lady already knows what is happening, because we are in it together. We are in it together. Okay, so this is something you should know about the VJ. Okay, now number 6. Right, I don't know if I'm misplacing the numbers, but please, but if I'm going through the video while editing, I'm going to try to fix the numbers, because I don't know if I'm in number 6 or number 5, but I'm just going to try to fix the numbers in case you say, oh, she's misplacing the numbers. Okay, please forgive me for that. so number 6, that is if I'm in number 6. Number 6 thing you should know is the vagina is not supposed to smell like sunflower. It is not supposed to smell like roses. So quit trying to make it smell like that. Leave your vagina alone. When washing your vagina, you can wash the labia, the clit. You can take up the clit, wash it, or use a towel, clean towel. You need to have a special towel for that. Raise it up and clean the down below the clit. You can clean around the labia. Just let's assume this is the VJ, this is the labia, this is the clit, and this is the vagina. You can clean around the labia, clean above and below the clit, but you see the vagina, the hole, leave it alone. All you need to use, you can use soaps to wash around the labia, but you see the vagina, leave it alone. Don't put your fingers in there. The vagina is self-cleansing. Don't put your fingers in there. Don't use soap to wash in there. All you need is just water. Just use water and rinse around the VJ, but leave the vagina alone. You don't need to use soap or soaps that have high scents just because you want to make it smell like roses. In fact, if your vagina is smelling like roses, you need to go see a doctor, because you might have a problem. It is self-cleansing and it is odorless. It doesn't have any smell. If you're healthy and your vagina is healthy, you're going to notice that it doesn't have any specific smell. The smell is odorless. It doesn't have a foul smell. It doesn't have a pleasant smell. It is just odorless. So that is how it's supposed to smell. So if you're trying to make it smell like roses because you want your man to eat it up, you're doing more harm than good to yourself. And the thing is, as a lady, you need to also be self-examining yourself. You need to know your body, because if something goes wrong, as long as you know your body and you've studied your body, if something goes wrong, you're definitely going to know. So if you notice that there are some changes in your body, just like the breast, you need to always self-examine your breast for lumps. If you notice that there's something wrong, rush and go see a doctor. You don't even need anybody to tell you that something is wrong. That is because you already studied and know your body. So very, very important. That is for number 6. Okay, like number 7, like I said, your vagina is self-cleansing. Quit putting your fingers because you want to remove everything. It is not advisable. Okay, stop using soap to wash there. Just use water. It is self-cleansing. It doesn't have odor. God that created us knows why he did it like that. So stop putting your fingernails to wash it out. It is not like I've told ladies countless of times, but they said it is very, very hard because they are already used to using their fingers to wash that place, but it is not advisable. Stop using it and quit doing it. Okay, now number 8 of what I'm going to be talking about. Now for ladies that have untreated infection, I've already made mention of that. If you have infection, make sure you go and, like, yeast infection is common in ladies. It is common everywhere, but don't just leave it to stay in your body for a long time. If you have yeast infection, go see a doctor and treat it. Don't allow it to always reoccur, especially if you're having oral with your man. Like, especially if you're having you're not using protection with your man, and if you're treating, make sure that your man is also treating the same time with you. Don't just treat it and your man is not doing anything, because it will live with you. Like, it will be paying house rent with you guys. So make sure that when you're treating, your man is also treating infection. Okay, so don't allow it to just linger. Go see a doctor and treat yourself. Okay, I've said number 8. Number 9, like I said, the best thing you can do for yourself is to leave your vagina alone. Quit using anything just to make the place look nice. Shaving is good, but also it has advantage and disadvantage. Okay, the advantage that it prevents infection. Okay, I know some people be like, yeah, yuck, I don't like when there's hair there, but hey, there's a reason why the pubic hair grows out. There's a reason why it was meant to be there. If it wasn't meant to be there, there won't be any pubic hair there. If it wasn't meant to grow out there will be no hair there. It would be like how to say it, BLS, or I don't know the word to use, but there will be no hair there. But for hairs to become now, that means it is meant to be there. So even if you want to shave, don't shave off everything. You can just leave some things there. Okay, it is hey, I'm just saying, like, based on experience, research, and findings that I know. I'm not saying that everyone must follow this. Okay, disclaimer. I'm just saying based on the research I've made and based on my own personal experience. Like I said, I'm a sex therapist, and this is what I do. I counsel and I make research every day about this. So okay, so this is for number 9 or number 10, I guess. Please, I don't know if I'm misplacing this number. This is really annoying. Okay, so I think this should be number 9, right? So number 9. Now there are some ladies that do think that when you have sex frequently, it means that you're going to have a loose vagina, and some ladies do think that if you don't have sex a lot, your vagina is going to be tight. Well, the amount or how many times you have sex has nothing to do with how tight your vagina is or how loose your vagina is. No, even if you have sex today, like every single day, it's not gonna make it tight. It's not gonna make it too loose. Even if you don't have sex for a long time, it is normal, because the vagina on its own is gonna go back. So having sex like frequently or not having sex has nothing to do with how tight or loose your vagina is. So okay. Yeah, because I know that this particular topic I've gotten a lot from ladies, and they will say, oh, because I have sex all the time, that means my vagina is loose, or because I don't have sex, my vagina is too tight, I'm scared and all that, because I'm scared of penetration is going to be painful, and you know, all these kind of questions. Okay, it has no correlation. All right, now number 10. So if you notice that your vagina has this kind of fishy smell, or they have this very foul smell that is not pleasant, and they find it very uncomfortable, you know, and it makes them lose confidence in themselves, especially when they want to go down with their partner. Now if you notice that your vagina has a fishy smell, don't just go on Google and start researching on how to, you know, because some ladies have this habit. They go on Google to start researching on homemade remedies on how they can treat themselves. Go see a doctor. Don't allow it to linger. It may be a sign of infection, yeast infection, so don't just allow it to linger. Go see a doctor. You don't need to wait for someone to tell you that something is wrong. go see a doctor, okay, to treat yourself. All right, don't just start relying on homemade remedies, which are good, but if you notice that it has lingered for weeks, go see a doctor. There may be something wrong with you. Okay, this is something you should know about the woman VJ. Now number 11, ladies, you need to stay hydrated. You need to drink a lot of liquid. Like you need, guys, like I said, you need to stay hydrated. You need to take a lot of fluid. It is very good for you because it's going to help you orgasm very well. Number one, it's going to help easy passage of fluid, like, you know what I mean, when you want to go down with your man, it's going to make that place very wet. And it's also going to help you in general, your health. You need to stay hydrated. You need to drink a lot of water. It's going to help, like, you as a person. It is very good to stay hydrated. Take a lot of liquid. Okay, now another one you should know is, that is for number 12, ladies, after having intercourse with your partner, make sure you urinate. There's a reason why doctors advise you to always urinate after sex. It's going to flush out those bacteria that is going to cause harm to your body. Don't just stay on the bed and be asking your man, how was it? I hope it was great. I hope you enjoyed it. Stand up, go urinate. After you must have urinated, then you can come back and now lie on his chest and start telling him or asking him, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't just sit there and be looking at him and be smiling or sleep off. Please, not healthy and not advisable. Now number 13 is, ladies, you need to invest in cotton panties. It is very, very good for a lady to have cotton panties as your panties. Okay, you don't need to wear in. I know sometimes we want to be sexy, we want to look like a man, and it's not bad to have 1 or 2 panties or 3 or 4 that you want to use and make yourself feel good, especially if you want to go out with your man, or maybe you want to seduce, make yourself feel sexy. It is good, you should have it, but make sure that most of your panties are cotton based. Like, they are not just all these lace panties that are like G-string and everything. Like I said, it is good to have it, but make sure you also have cotton panties that you wear, especially during your period, because wearing all those panties, other panties regularly, can throw off your pH balance, which is not good for you as a lady. Now number 14, guys, I'm trying to round up because this video is way long. Number 14 is, ladies, I know I've heard ladies that always say they sprinkle things on their private parts, like they spray even perfume just to make that place look good or smell good. Guys, please leave that place alone. Leave it alone. Stop spraying anything like perfume or anything on your private part. I mean, what are you trying to do? Like, what are you trying to prove? Are you trying to make yourself, like, make your man feel that, oh, you smell so good? You can always use good soaps to wash your clothes. Always use nice soaps that has nice fragrance, and also wear perfume, spray perfume, but don't spray on your private part. It is not advisable, okay? So stop and leave it alone. And then the last one, but not the least, is always make sure that you take enough fruits. Like, I've made tons of videos about sweeteners that you can take to help that place make it like wet for your man. So always try to eat a lot of fruits like watermelon, cucumber, banana. These are fruits that are going to help you to get wet down there. Nobody likes it dry because you're even bringing pain to yourself. Imagine that place being so dry and tight. Your man has to force himself, and yourself, you'll be shouting, hey, ole, oh wo, eh wo. Okay, so try and take a lot of fruits. Like I said, stay hydrated, drink a lot of water. Watermelon is very good. You can mix everything together, blend it with coconuts, dates, and tiger nuts. Drink it, and voila, you're all wet, you're all juicy. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna be ending this video here. It is very long and I'm trying to cut it short because I don't know if you'll be patient enough to watch the end, but I hope you do watch the end. And if you did, then know that I love you so much. Okay, so guys, I'm going to be ending the video here. See you guys in my next video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload more of my juicy content. Okay, so see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.